Hey guys, GummerX here. Yes, it is my giant bear. So today we're going to explain the extreme importance of the character Buggy D. Clown. Yes, Buggy the Clown, one of the 7 warlords of the sea, and how he may be this essential character, this key to the Straw Hats actually finding the One Piece later on in the One Piece series, you guys. So let's get into it. Buggy is this god of a character, this extremely overconfident character that we all love here. He's one of the 7 warlords of the sea. He's resistant to attacks here. He's got this massive following, and on multiple occasions he's able to boost his status by essentially making everyone around him think that he's this powerful, ever so powerful, untouchable being. And we see it in Marineford. He's able to grab a transponder snail, let the whole world know that he used to be on Goldie Roger's crew, and he's this force to be reckoned with, essentially. So he's able to lock in the warlord status, and I think that Oda could use him later and as kind of a gag here, pull him into Yonko status. I think he's deserving of it here. But with this, he's actually been playing this more important role. Oda's been using him to push the plot forward, essentially, or help Luffy out in these really tough situations here. So not only is he one of Luffy's first fights earlier on in the series, where we get us kind of establish who Luffy is, what kind of moves he can do here, how he acts against certain rivals in the beginning of the series. Also helps out Luffy get out of Impel Down, essentially, and helps all the way through the Marineford arc. And yes, even in the Marineford arc, Luffy and Jinbei are sent flying, and they're up in the air, and they're encountering Akainu, and then Buggy is able to catch them, essentially. Yes, it's kind of an accident, but he always comes in clutch. And that's what's so amazing about his character, is he's not only pushing the plot forward for the Straw Hats and coming in clutch in different scenarios, but he also has this secret that's been going on. So way back in Impel Down, and actually way back before that, Luffy got this armband, and after they took out Thriller Bark and got all of this treasure from Gecko Moria, Luffy was able to get his hands on this armband. And yes, he comes up to Nami's treasure and he instantly knows what he wants, and it is this armband. And I think Oda puts these things in here for this tremendous reason. And what it is he got this armband, and it's actually the treasure map to Captain John that Buggy has been after forever. So yes, we get these flashbacks where Buggy has always been chasing this treasure. Buggy's always about treasure. He loves working with cannonballs. He's an absolute great pirate, but essentially he's been chasing this treasure forever. And Luffy gets this armband, and when he runs into an Impel Down, he knows that Buggy wants it, and he instantly gives it to him. So I think that this could actually come back here and help push the plot forward, help come in clutch, and essentially be the key to where the 4th road Poneglyph is, you guys. So I think that this armband and Captain John's treasure could actually be the 4th road Poneglyph. It would be a perfect setup to Buggy D. Clown, a little more clowning here, essentially, and he comes in and he's all pissed because it wasn't a bunch of treasure. It was actually this hidden spot for the 4th road Poneglyph, and he's willing to show the Straw Hats where it is. And after everyone's searching, they thought it was in Mary Joie, they thought it was on Elbaf, they thought it was perhaps on one of these magical islands. It was actually where Captain John's treasure was. It was actually where Luffy had originally had his hands on it because of this armband, and they could have went to this treasure spot, but it's not where they were essentially heading to, where they were going. But Luffy still had the fate to come across it, give it to Buggy, who could essentially come back and pay it forward back to him later on in the series here. I would love for this to be the case. What do you guys think? Oda has done this on many occasions, where he starts dropping tons of different little facts and foreshadowings that could lead you off into different directions. And generally how this works is he puts a bunch towards here and a bunch towards here and a couple here that are really hard to see, and it ends up being this 3rd one, you guys. And I think that's what he has done here with the 4th road Poneglyph. I think he's put out a ton of foreshadowing. Now, if you guys haven't seen my video about the 4th road Poneglyph, you got to check that one out. I'll put it up here for you. But essentially, there's a lot of foreshadowing showing that it could be in Mary Joie. There's a lot of foreshadowing that it could be on Elbaf. And I think that it would be perfect for the plot if it actually brought Buggy back into the series here, and he was actually the clutch character who helped Luffy a little bit build his character just a little bit further, taught him a little bit more about being friendly and fun and carefree, and then also just respectfully gives him this 4th road Poneglyphs, gives him the location, and they're able to go find the One Piece before Blackbeard. And maybe this will happen amidst chaos. Maybe the world government's under destruction from the revolution. Blackbeard has gotten even more powerful at this point in the series, and he's causing this absolute chaos, and the Straw Hats are searching through the seas, and they're like, we need to find this 4th Poneglyph now. Blackbeard has gotten way too powerful. We have to get to Raftel. And then Buggy comes out of nowhere, and he's pissed because he didn't get this treasure because he thought it was going to be a bunch of gold, and it was actually the key to getting to Raftel and the One Piece. What do you guys think? please smash that subscribe button. I would love to hear from you guys. Hit that like button while you're at it. If you want notifications, hit the little bell there. Thank you guys so much and have a great day.